The artist, Giveon, super cool artist, very unique vocals. One thing about Giveon I did not know is the vocals that you hear on the radio are legit his own original vocals. It's not edited in post. So in this tutorial, I'm just gonna show you how to get that pitch down vocal effect if you don't have that weirdly low octave voice like me. I don't have that low octave voice. The cool thing about this vocal effect is it doesn't require any plugins. It's all within FL Studio 20.9 update. We have a lot to talk about today. Let's get into it. That sounded pretty dope, right? All right, so as you guys can see here, I have a project of mine. It's a song that I recently recorded called On My Plate. I'm gonna say it's more of an R&B vibe, similar to what Giveon would sing. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you a preview of my vocals and what it sounds like, just so you guys can get an idea of what we're working with.
You think I lost my mind? You think I lost my mind again? You think I'm crazy? This ain't pretend. Made up my mind yesterday, and you were just mine yesterday. I thought we were fine yesterday, and I was so blind yesterday. I know I'm faded, faded. Although I'm numb to it, I'm just trying to hold on. Faded, faded.
Okay, so pretty chill R&B song. In the auto-tune world, I would say it's an alto tenor, even though it's not quite an alto tenor, but it's pretty up there. It's definitely not as low as Giveon's vocals are. If I wanted to alter that, this is what I would do. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and create a new track. So I'm just gonna press insert one, and we're gonna create a couple tracks here. What I'm gonna do now is select each vocal that I wanted to keep and hold down Command, left click, and drag, and then hold Shift and move it up, the up arrow, so you can place it in track 2 and 3. The only reason why track 3 is there is if the vocal overlaps with the previous vocal that is recorded. Since this one doesn't overlap, I'm going to place it in track 2. We're gonna select the vocal takes, make sure it's all on one row. This is why it's important to put this in a different track if it is overlapping. As you can see in this case, it is just barely overlapping. The start of this vocal take and the end of this vocal take are, you know, too close for comfort if you ask me. So I'm just gonna put it in track 3 so it's kind of separate from each other. And I'm gonna place this one in track 3 as well. And we're just gonna finish this out here. These are the harmonies right here. I'm just gonna keep these out for now. We're just gonna focus on the main lead vocals here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is right click, consolidate tracks, and you can just say from the song start. We're not gonna enable the insert effects. You can turn all these off if you want. Consolidating a track basically means that it's rendering the vocals so it's all on one vocal take. So if I press start here, you can see that it rendered all this to be on one vocal take. Now it is grouped, don't worry, your vocals are still here. The vocals that you recently put in track number 2. You wanna do the same for track number 4 now. So go here, consolidate track from song start, you know, miscellaneous stuff is deselected, and press start. And now you have both tracks consolidated. Now, the cool thing is, as you can see, it's not tracked out to anything, but what I'll do is track it out to lead vox here. I can actually rename this to lead vox, and we can color code it so you guys know what I'm working with here. We can just label it green. So what we're gonna do is actually track it out to number 4. So we're gonna double click on the consolidated track in track 2 and slide this up to see until you see 4. That way it's tracked to 4, so everything you hear is going to be coming into the 4 insert in the mixer. So what we're gonna do for the consolidated track 4 is do the same thing, track it out to 4, so it's going through that same lead vox. This is what it sounds like with my vocal chains applied, and if you're curious to know what my vocal chains are, it's going to be my black main vocals. This is my go-to vocal chain for any songs I start, really. And for the main vocal effects, I have my Justin Bieber vocal effects, which is actually called Blinded. So if you're interested in downloading vocal chain presets, the link is in the description. Go ahead and check it out. So this is what it's going to sound like right now when it's going through into the lead vocals.
You think I lost my mind? You think I lost my mind again? You think I'm crazy?
This is where the fun part happens. Like I said, it's a brand new feature in FL Studio 20.9. This cool new feature eliminates the use of plugins. So what you want to do is once you double click into track 2, you're going to go into the time stretching mode and select Stretch Pro. It has this cool formant option that allows you to keep the pitch of your vocals but lower the tonality of your vocals. So it sounds like it's a deeper register or it's a higher register. It's up to you. If you move left, it's going to be a deep vocal effect. If you move right, it's going to be a high vocal effect. You can always reset it too. So let's listen to it and let's just play around with this cool new formant feature here.
You think I lost my mind? You think I lost my mind again? You think I'm crazy, but this ain't pretend. You think I lost my mind? You think I lost it? You think I lost my mind? You think I lost my mind again? You think I'm crazy, but this ain't pretend. Made up my mind yesterday, and you were just mine yesterday. I thought we were fine yesterday, and now it's so blind yesterday. I know I'm faded, faded. I'm not to it, I'm just trying to hold on. Faded, faded.
Super cool. I think that sounds so good. It's a cool, unique effect that you can apply to your vocals very easily. If you are trying to make your vocals sound unique and you want to just lower your octave, this is definitely a good way to do it. This doesn't have to just work with vocals. You can use this in different samples, drum tracks, anything really when it comes to formant pitching. Let me know in the comments below if you would use this feature in your next song. Also, let me know if you were just like me and thought that Giveon's vocals were his real original vocals or if it was pitched down. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate your guys' time. Have a blessed day. Happy mixing. Peace.